Log on blacknewsmiami.com.
Talking about something that has affected the citizens of not only Miami-Dade County, but citizens throughout the United States of America. In addition to high gas prices, which is the forefront, in addition to high cost in food, there's another sinister animal that is peeping its head and competing with those types of ills that we're facing in society, and it's called mortgage fraud. So many people's lives have been devastatingly affected by this two words: mortgage fraud. Equity stripping, unclean hands, how people would go in a need for money to either pay a bill or pay off a bill, mortgage their home, and believing that these licensed or supposed to be licensed individuals are ethical. They have morals, nothing more than sharks. The lender gives you a loan based on the equity in your home, not on your ability to repay. That's wrong, and that's bad. Loan flipping, heard that before. The lender encourages you to repeatedly refinance the loan, and often to borrow more money and racking up fees at the same time. That's not good. Credit insurance packing. The lender adds credit insurance to your loan, which you may not need. Bait and switch. All these words you're going to hear more of. Then pressure you to accept the higher charges when you sign to complete the transaction. I'm talking about mortgage fraud today. It's unethical, it's immoral, it's wrong, and most importantly, it's illegal. Deceptive loan servicing. The lender doesn't provide you with an accurate or complete account statement and payoff figures. You ever notice that? You try to get a payoff figure from your lender and you get the runaround. You don't get what you actually need so that you can find out how you can pay this loan off. Some of these practices violate federal credit laws dealing with disclosure and about loan terms, discrimination based on age, gender, marital status, race or national origin, and debt collection. You may also have additional rights under state law that will allow you to bring a lawsuit. Deceptive loan servicing makes it almost impossible for you to determine how much you have paid, how much you owe.
Yeah, they're lawyers too. Lawyers, mortgage,
Go ahead and film this guy. You may pay more than you actually owe.
Under the table sometimes illegal.
I'm getting it.
Monkey horn.
High interest rates and other credit closing costs will get you in and over your head. Lots of time it has done that. If you want to add security of credit insurance, shop around. Don't sign a loan agreement if the terms are not what you were given when you applied. Bait and switch. Tell you one thing and do something completely the opposite. We're talking about mortgage fraud today, and it affects everybody, no matter what color, what race, what ethnicity, what gender, what religion. Everybody's being touched with mortgage fraud. Everybody's being hurt, damaged, losing their home, losing their nest egg as a result of unscrupulous individuals who chose to make money, greed, over what's fair and what's equitable, and making a decent return on their money. They want to make a catastrophic return, using you as bait. We're talking about mortgage fraud today. Ask for an explanation of any dollar amount, terms or conditions that you do not understand, and there's going to be quite a few. Hitting closures of documents. There are going to be quite a few. If you're thinking about using your home as collateral for a loan, be careful. Be particularly careful. Unless you can make the loan payments out of your current income. Don't get over your head, and don't allow no one else to push you over your head. It is not to your benefit to get more money than you actually necessarily need if that's not what you require in the first place. Most dealers of mortgage financiers will tell you, oh, you got great equity, you can get another $10,000. That may play with your mind. You only went in for 10 or 20,000 or maybe 50,000. Now they want to give you 80,000. Much more than you allocated for in terms of paying it back. But when that money is thrown at you so easily, it traps you in the heat of the moment to grab it and think about the vacation you never could take, and think about the new car that you really like to get but you really couldn't afford it, and it gets you to start thinking those kind of things along those kind of lines, and now you're trapped. Can't make the payments because you didn't really allocate for that extra $30,000. But the lender gave it to you, pushed it on you. Be careful. We'll come back in a minute with our part 2.